Hey besties and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be talking about stage presence and who has the best versus worst stage presence in different groups. Remember, this is purely based on my opinion and how I view their stage presence. Just because I think a certain idol doesn't have great stage presence, that doesn't mean I think they're untalented or anything. Most, if not, all of them are very talented. With that out of the way, let's get started. So for Twice, Jihyo has the best stage presence. I think this one is pretty obvious. Miss Jihyo will always be serving face. She gives so much energy into every performance and it just shows how passionate she is. I especially love her stage presence in Alcohol-Free and Fancy Era. I feel like she also proves that stage presence isn't always about pure facial expressions. Even though it's an important part, the performance aspect is a huge factor in it too. But yeah, whenever I watch any Twice live stages, she's always the one to catch my eye first. I don't even watch fan cams often, but there's times where I'll voluntarily watch hers because she's just so captivating to me. Oh, it hurts so bad putting my sister here, but let's be honest, stage presence ain't her strong suit. I was initially going to put Chewy, but I feel like she's shown a little bit more than Chai. Again, I love this girl. She's literally my other bias. But Sweetie is usually just serving looks and a blank face. I saw someone say that you can tell whether she likes the song she's performing or not based on her stage presence, and I definitely agree. There's times where she surprises me and is giving us everything and more, but it's like it just depends on the day. I feel like she definitely has it in her, but doesn't show it often. Still love her though. This was really hard because most of the girlies have amazing stage presence and performing skills, and I know people usually tend to look at Yeji, which I do too, but I saw a Unifan cam on my For You page on TikTok and wow, I knew her stage presence was good, but damn I didn't know it was that good, especially in Loco Era. I really admire how she does more than just cracking a smile and calling it a day. She changes her expressions based on the song and the overall vibe of the era. For example, in Dalan Era, she was giving us a more energetic and fun vibe. Itzy was more cool and sassy, and their recent Era Loco was more slayful. Basically what I'm saying is, she matches her stage presence with the energy of the song, and that's pretty impressive. For her to be quite young in the industry, she exudes so much confidence that just feels natural, and we love that. I love Leah, and her stage presence isn't bad at all, but I feel like I can almost read her thoughts from her face alone. Like girly, I shouldn't see you counting the steps in your head. I personally think her dancing is great, especially with the way Itzy's choreo is. Like I applaud her for having no prior dancing experience and doing that great, but you can tell she's not that confident yet. I've seen her in some stages where she looks like she's having fun and serving us face, and she really improved in Loco Era. But I just wish she'd be more confident with herself, because she's better than she thinks she is. But yeah, I'm rooting for my bestie Leah, because I just know she can really be a slayer. You all love to shit on Red Velvet's stage presence, but when it comes to Seulgi, it's quiet, ain't no back talk. She's always serving. I swear she's a different person depending on the concept. For example, in Bad Boy Era she was giving us cool lesbian serial killer, but in Ambampa, she's giving cute girl next door in a beach movie or something. It's like she plays a different character, and I find that so cool. Although she may not have the best stage presence in K-pop, she's definitely underrated. Now Miss Jerry, listen, I love her so much, and she's shown that she has good stage presence many times, but not enough. Most of the time, she gives us a cute smile, but that's about it. Like girl, I know you can do better than that. She's improved a lot, and she's been showing it more, especially in Queendom Era, but out of everyone in Red Velvet she just happens to show the least amount of stage presence. This was so difficult because basically everyone in BTS has great stage presence, but out of all of them, Hobi is the most consistent and powerful. Just like Seulgi, he changes his expression based on the comeback instead of just keeping the same type of expression, and I love that. He's more versatile than people think, and his stage presence shows it. He also just shows how passionate he is, not only through his performances but his expressions. Like he looks like he's having so much fun and it just makes the entire performance more fun to watch. Before you all come at me, I love Jin, and even though I put him at the quote-unquote worst, he's still great. I just think he still lacks confidence sometimes when he's dancing, which I don't get because he's a great dancer. He's improved so much since debut and I'm really proud of him, but it just so happens to be that he shows the least amount of stage presence. Now, when it comes to his part, oh, he absolutes choose. You know an idol's stage presence is that good when they make you wanna stan the group. That's how Chaeyoung is in my opinion. Although I knew who the group was since debut, she always stuck out to me. I love how she's extra but not so much where it takes away from the performance. It's like a balanced amount of extra, if that makes sense. The fact that she's still considered a rookie and can captivate a whole crowd of people by herself is really cool and quite impressive. I really tried to look at some of her fan cams, but it's kinda hard to because it's pretty boring. Don't get me wrong, she's really pretty and I think she has a lot of potential to improve and show that she's more talented than people think, but she usually keeps the exact same blank face the entire time with an occasional smirk. Sometimes when it's her part she does really good, but that's about it. To be honest, I can't even blame her because I'd look pissed too if I only had half a second of lines. She's gotten a bit better, but yeah, she's not the best when it comes to stage presence. I mean, he isn't called an ace for nothing. He has such a captivating presence and energy when he's on stage. I'm truly convinced that he can fit practically any concept without looking out of place. I don't know how to properly explain it, but he just stands out in a good way. It's not so much where he overshadows the members, but enough to where he still shines through. Like he just comfortably fits any concept naturally. But yeah, I love his stage presence so much. My babe Suga, I promise it was not easy for me to put him here because even though he's ranked last, he's still amazing and honestly, nobody in TXT has weak stage presence. But hey, I gotta put somebody last. I think that his stage presence isn't as strong in their darker concepts such as Puma and Loser Lover, but concepts like Crown and Blue Hour, oh, he owns that shit. He really stands out in their brighter songs in my opinion, but not in every concept. But anyways, he still slays most of the time. I swear, this girl's stage presence is so damn good. She's not even my bias, but she might become one because she's just so eye-catching to me. I don't know how to explain it really, but she knows how to pull in a crowd no matter what the concept is. If you couldn't tell by now, I personally consider someone that has great stage presence when they can pull off different concepts and it'll feel natural. And similar with the other idols I talked about, that's what makes Heejin the best one. Even in more serious concepts, she can still look serious and cool without looking bored. I think it's probably because she barely gets any screen time, so it's kinda hard to tell how her stage presence is, but from what I've seen she doesn't really have strong stage presence. It's usually the same expression, but then again she was gone for like 2 Loona eras, so I feel like we still haven't seen her at her full potential. She has such a beautiful voice though, so in a way it makes up for it. Hee. I know that aespa isn't really known for their stage presence in a good way, especially as of lately, but in Karina's case, I'm here to defend the aespa slander. Again, she might not have the best stage presence in general, but she's definitely the best in her group. I think what makes her stand out is her confidence in performing. Like, you can tell she's a pro at what she does. Yeah, she pretty much just makes pretty bland faces. When it's her part, she does pretty good and slays a little bit, but when it comes to the rest of the performance, she just does the choreography and that's it. I can really see her getting better because she was good in Next Level era, but yeah, that's why she's ranked last. As much as I don't like the unfair line distribution and screen time in Everglow, I do understand why she's in the front most of the time. Like, look at her, she's amazing. Of course all of them are, but she's the best when it comes to stage presence. Similar with Jutta from Twice, she just looks like she loves performing. But yeah, she exudes a lot of energy and charisma. It's a bit confusing because in debut era, she was really good, like I watched a fan cam of her during that era and she was smiling, giving us energy and everything, but in other eras like Adios, Pirate, and Dun Dun, she had the same facial expression and very mild energy. Like girl, what happened? She's a pretty good dancer, amazing vocalist and good performer, so I'm confused as to where the stage presence went. I don't think her stage presence is bad at all, but I think she definitely needs some improving. Yes, you saw that right. I chose both Yuta and Taehyung because it was impossible to not put both of them. Although their stage presence is different, they still stand out the most to me. I think it's pretty obvious to why I'd put Taehyung because I mean, just look at him go. He's had great stage presence and performing skills since debut, and even when he's dancing in the back, he's still serving. As for Yuta, this man is so eye-catching, I swear. I don't think I realized how good his stage presence is until I watched some Touch Live stages. He was literally chessing and looking like he was having the time of his life the entire performance. I already love that song, but he makes it look 10 times more fun. Even in darker concepts such as Simon Says, Favorite and Punch, he still shows amazing facial expressions and he's just honestly so entertaining to watch. Okay, listen, he's an outstanding vocalist and it honestly makes up for his stage presence, but yeah, he don't stand out much. He just pretty much makes a normal facial expression and doesn't really smile or anything, but that's okay, but he slays when it comes to singing. And that's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you'd want, and have a good day. Bye besties.